Man, it's hotter than hell.
You're the one that wanted to move down here. Mom said you didn't have to, but you did anyway. And now you're the one complaining. I told you the further south you go, the hotter it gets. Sometimes even 100 degrees. You better get used to it. You sure they're ready for us? It's been 2 years.
Oh yeah, they're ready. And we brought some friends with us. These Texans may remember the Alamo, but let's give them something else to remember Texas by.
Welcome everybody to another episode of RCW. As we have the Psycho Kid, Elijah Jones, coming out here first for the opening contest. Sorry about that, folks. We had some technical difficulties. You can't prepare for everything, unfortunately. The mic decided it didn't want to work, so I had to restart my PC. Usually that's the number one thing that I try and do. But now we got the mic working and everything set to go. This is the last stop before the RCW Afterlife pay-per-view on Friday, this coming Friday, so make sure you guys don't miss that. We have a loaded card for that on Friday, but that's Friday. This is now as we have Elijah Jones, the number one contender for Terry Hines Jr.'s Intercontinental Championship. You'll be facing him at the RCW Afterlife pay-per-view. But tonight, he will have to face Jayson Mareno, one half of Glitz and Gucci with Austin Lee. The Excellence of Arrogance, the former RCW World Champion and King of the Ring as well. That being Austin Lee. Jayson Mareno, I believe he has won only one title here in RCW, and that was the United States title. My history is correct of my own show, but Jayson Mareno and Austin Lee have had a couple of opportunities at those tag titles, but unfortunately did not come up with that, as VYBE are still the tag champions. That is Phoenix Nitro and Brandon Collins. And so we have this matchup underway here. As Jayson Mareno off to a great start here so far. Mareno going all the way around. Tiger feint kick, that is the 619, made famous by the luchador Rey Mysterio. As Elijah Jones finds himself in trouble, the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. The Brotherhood and Terry Hines Jr. alike are probably watching this in the back right now, scouting Terry Hines Jr. Now, I should mention that the Brotherhood are banned from ringside in that matchup, as Jayson Mareno tried for the knee there, but couldn't quite land it, but has landed a couple of quick strikes here as the Psycho Kid, Elijah Jones, in huge trouble here as Jayson Mareno with a clothesline right to Elijah Jones. And the referee took a little bit of time of getting down in position there, and that allows Elijah Jones to kick out at 2. And now Jayson Mareno going up top now, looking for that moonsault. He lands it flush beautifully, but I think he hurt himself in the process there. As once again, Elijah Jones able to get the shoulder up at 2. This is the slowest I've seen Elijah Jones be in a matchup like this. As Austin Lee loving what he's seeing from his partner, as Elijah Jones trying to make a comeback here. Arm drag, though, from Jayson Mareno into a huge knee strike. As Mareno killing it here in this matchup so far. Hard to complain if you're Mareno here. If you're Elijah Jones, on the other hand, you're in deep shit right now as the Elijah Jones takes that elbow drop. Now looking for the Gucci driver. Jayson Mareno running away with this thing. The Gucci driver onto Elijah Jones, and he just gets the shoulder up at 2. This man is not a man to give up. Elijah Jones viciously attacked Terry Hines Jr. at the RCW Eternal Premium Live Event. Just a few months ago, and ever since then he is hell-bent on stopping the Brotherhood, and nobody has been able to since they debuted at RCW Overdrive a few months ago, attacking Carmelo Hayes after Terry Hines Jr. won the Intercontinental Championship in that tournament finals to become the first ever Intercontinental Champion. Mareno really needing this right now after a couple of shortcomings in terms of the tag team side of things with Austin Lee. Now, there's been a lot of rumors and speculation as of late to see the closeness of Austin Lee and Jayson Mareno. These two didn't really like each other at first, but I guess they found a common goal and were able to set their differences aside as Mareno dives onto Elijah Jones. And Elijah has yet to really do anything in this matchup now. Elijah finally getting a couple strikes in. And right into the steps. No, Jayson Mareno stopped himself. Stopped the momentum of him going into the steps. As Elijah Jones was going to be sent into the steps though, but Jones able to stop himself. Mareno resetting that count. Count on 20 under RCW rules. That rule change coming in Season 7, folks. And Elijah Jones has been dubbed the moniker the Psycho Kid for a reason. You have to be pretty damn psycho to attack any member of the Brotherhood, let alone Terry Hines Jr. A little bit of bait from Elijah Jones there. There's Elijah Jones finally taking advantage. The pile driver, the tombstone pile driver that is. But I think he hurt himself on that end. You saw how he didn't get up right away. Oh, Austin Lee throwing him back into the ring. This should be a disqualification there, but the referee's just going to let this one go. It should be a disqualification as Mareno dumps Elijah Jones on the outside. And now Mareno getting a little bit of help. But it looks like he hasn't really needed it throughout this matchup, as Elijah Jones just unable to get anything going. Looking for the Gucci driver once more. Another one, another Gucci driver. To get rid of the Psycho Kid. No, he still kicks at it too. Owen Mareno gonna go for it again. The Gucci driver again. Elijah Jones might be in trouble again, and no, kicks out of it a third time. Jayson Mareno has thrown everything he can at this kid. I honestly don't know how much more you could throw at him. You've thrown everything you can from your arsenal, and now he's stomping the hell out of the hand here. This is absolutely brutal. I don't know what Jayson Mareno has to do here. I know what Elijah Jones has to do. He has to find some sort of offense. And again, the Gucci driver. And Mareno cleans up Elijah Jones, but not without a little bit of help. And Elijah Jones, I have no idea what we just seen there. That is unlike him. But Jayson Mareno gets a little bit of help from Austin Lee. But it seems that I don't even think Elijah Jones really had much of a chance, let alone Austin Lee being out here. But he better get his head screwed on straight for that match this Friday at RCW Afterlife, as he will face Terry Hines Jr. for the Intercontinental Championship. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have more coming at you in just a few moments. All right, folks. We are just moments away from your next matchup, as we have VYBE, the tag team champions. There's Brandon Collins, and there's Phoenix Nitro. 2/5 of VYBE. Now, in case this is your first time with us, VYBE have been on a roll since gaining those tag titles. They've had the likes of Logan Paul join them. The highly controversial Logan Paul basically declaring himself the leader of VYBE. And we saw that matchup last week between him and Brian Outlaw, and Brian Outlaw definitely gave it to Logan Paul in that one. As we have the former RCW Tag Team Champions, Ricardo and Justin Rose, the Rose Bros, Public Enemy. These guys are something else, let me tell you. Hailing from New York, my home state. Public Enemy looking to get back on track with a win here over the tag champs. And notice, Chris Danger, Logan Paul, nobody's out here. It was at Phoenix Nitro's request to have everybody gone from ringside. Here we go. We got Ricardo here in Phoenix Nitro. Let's start this one off. Special thanks to Greenland Cause for these beautiful Cause of VYBE here. We have a German suplex to Ricardo Rose. Now Ricardo, he's more of like the Montez Ford of Public Enemy, whereas Justin Rose has shades of Angelo Dawkins. And I'm not just saying that because of their entrance. I'm saying that because of their wrestling styles. I've been following these guys for a long time here in RCW, and these guys are a force to be reckoned with. But when you have VYBE, who's willing to do anything and everything to win, even if it means bending the rules or outright breaking them, it's tough. It's Justin Rose now getting some offense on Nitro. And now Brandon Collins getting the hot tag here. Oh, both men tried for something. Both men missing here. Now BDE. Brandon definitely does everything. That's not just a name. And you have to do everything if you're willing, if you're tag champs. Now there's been rumor mills happening. You know, around RCW and backstage, how, you know, VYBE aren't too happy with Logan Paul. They aren't too happy with how Logan Paul basically declared himself as a leader, as a Pele kick. Because technically, he's not in VYBE. You know, you have Simply Better AM. That's Aaron Matthews. You have Phoenix Nitro. And you have Brandon Collins. Those are the guys that make up VYBE. You know, those are the OGs, as they say. You know, and Logan Paul kind of just waltzed in as Chris Danger had made that phone call. And, well, you know exactly what happened if you've been keeping up with us. Logan Paul has run roughshod with VYBE. But they will face fear. And now we don't know what these men look like. All we've seen is very cryptic teasers, and that's it. So VYBE really have no idea what they're in for in Afterlife as a super kick. Right to Justin Rose. And oh, what a knee! From Brandon Collins, he calls that the knee of glory. The knee of glory from Brandon. What a DDT. Right to Brandon Collins from Justin Rose there. There's a kick out at 2. Remember, nobody's out here for VYBE, so this is the first time I've ever seen a potential equal match between these guys. You know, like, it's very uncharacteristic of VYBE to just not have a backup plan, not have an easy way out. But it makes me wonder, are they saving that for RCW Afterlife when they face Hades and Shadow of Fear? Like I said, we have no idea really what those guys look like, only from the teasers. You know, we have no idea what their wrestling ability's like. We have nothing as to how that is. But I don't want to be on the receiving end of what's going to happen to VYBE at RCW Afterlife as they are looking for Feel the Vibe here. On to Justin Rose. Feel the vibe. Right on Justin Rose. But there's Ricardo. Phoenix Nitro, though, taking care of him. And now they're looking to end this. Justin Rose gets the shoulder up at 2. Radiant, good to see you in here. Yeah, I think, wait, I know you. Never mind, I know you. Your name looks familiar. I knew I recognized that name from somewhere. It was the spine buster from Justin Rose and a kick out as Brandon Collins. Helps out his partner there. And oh, what a knee from Ricardo. Of course we're always doing wrestling. RCW is here to stay, man. Of course we are. Yeah, that's your name now. I knew that was it. I knew that was it. Appreciate you coming over here and joining us. As Ricardo Rose looking to take one to Phoenix Nitro, but Nitro gets out of the way of that. And now Nitro now. With a power bomb. Nitro though. With a Death Valley driver. I believe he calls that the brain dead driver. Now looking for Crack the Dome perhaps. No, this is something new. I've never seen this before from Nitro. And Nitro almost had it there. Deceptus, yeah, that's a good friend of mine. He's done a really good job of promoting this platform. A lot of my friends have done a really good job trying to get people to come over here and see what live space is all about. As Ricardo may have an opening here. Ricardo finally getting something to go. And now Ricardo with a moonsault onto Nitro. Ricardo may be in a better spot now, as he has one half of the champs reeling. Drop kick from Ricardo. Now Ricardo has got this in a perfect place. Oh my, driving his face into the canvas as Justin Rose tags in. Now it looked like Justin was gonna head right after Brandon. And now that gave an advantage right to Nitro as Nitro tries to get this one over with. Finally, count of two, and Ricardo's right there, but I think Justin Rose kicked out before Ricardo ended up breaking that up. And now here is Ricardo getting taken out. But there's Justin taking advantage of the slight distraction, but there's Nitro. Nitro tried for an elbow there. Maybe for Crack the Dome. He looked for it. Justin trying to get this one over with for Public Enemy, and a kick out of two. Right for the elbow there. Looks like he didn't get all of it, or at least all the momentum that he wanted behind it. Justin Rose came charging in, was met with a back elbow. It didn't seem to faze him too much though. Justin Rose tried for the splash, and nobody home. Nitro. Nitro now. Look at this. Kill switch. And that busted Justin Rose wide open. And right now he's looking at Ricardo. Ricardo again taken out. And now he's busted open. Justin Rose. Again, Nitro and Brandon proving why they're the tag champs. There's a reason. You may not agree with their tactics, but there's a reason why they're champs now. As they're looking for Feel the Vibe. They got it! Brandon with the cover. It's over. Done. Vibe with the victory. And it may have not have been a title defense, but this Friday it will be. As they will face Fear, Hades, and Shadow at RCW Afterlife in Lowell, Massachusetts for those tag team titles. Hang on to them tightly, VYBE, because you may not have them by the end of Friday night. As VYBE get the victory here, folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to hear from Sky Outlaw for the very first time in RCW, at least, since her return, or since she left at RCW Eternal after her loss against the baller, Jordyn Williams. There's a lot of mystery surrounding this one, and hopefully we'll get some answers.
Well played, Christina. Well played. You too, Violet. See, Christina, I knew all of this started with you. I knew that Luna didn't do this all on her own. Not that she's not capable, but you took advantage of an impressionable girl's mind. You took advantage and used it for your own evil purposes. That's pretty low, even for you. But there's one thing you're forgetting, Christine. I don't quit. I don't quit until I'm dead. See, I've been here before. Backs against the wall. Nowhere to turn. When I was in those dark alleys, exploring the world in front of me, not knowing what was lurking behind those corners, what creature was gonna come out in the woods and attack me. All I knew was it was me against the world. And you may have all the power, or at least you think you do. But soon, everybody falls. Everybody goes through that downward spiral. And I could see it now. Christina, you're a shell of your former self. That's why you disguise all of this behind all these sinister riddles. These games. But here's the difference. You use everyone else as a pawn. You don't put yourself in the game. Because you're too scared of the consequences that lie ahead. Well, I can tell you that I'm not. And at RCW Afterlife, the falls will count anywhere. So, Christina, can you play the game that you've suckered everyone else into? Or will you fall under all afresh? I have to warn you, Christina. Unlike my name, at RCW Afterlife, No mercy shall they get.
Well, it seems that Mercy Phantom wants Christina Wolf at RCW Afterlife, and she's going to get her in Falls Count Anywhere. And speaking of matches, we have another one here, the women's contest with the baller Jordyn Williams, the RCW Women's Champion. And she will defend that title against Charlotte Flair at RCW Afterlife on Friday, right here on Live Space. Now, Charlotte Flair won the #1 contender Battle Royal. For that, eliminating Durov from the fray. She looks to take on Alexa Bliss. Now, Alexa Bliss has had her chances. Alexa was gonna be Miss Ace in the Hole for the ladder match that we had all the way back at RCW Double Down. And it was Sky Outlaw that wiped out everybody, taking the briefcase when it was for sure gonna be Alexa's briefcase, and Sky wasn't even in the match. So there was a matchup to determine who was gonna be the rightful winner, and Sky ended up winning the briefcase in a one-on-one matchup with Alexa Bliss, cashing that in on the new year. And becoming RCW Dream Champion. As Jordyn looks for her momentum here against Little Miss Bliss. Little Miss Bliss starting off pretty good here. Now look at this, look at a submission here. Right from Little Miss Bliss, but Baller always one step ahead. Now Little Miss Bliss though. The Irish whip. Drop down here. And missing the clothesline as Jordyn able to get out of the way. Oh, but Alexa with a back elbow there. Now Little Miss Bliss. Look at that, the sunset flip powerbomb. From Little Miss Bliss, the 5 feet of fury. And now Jordyn with a couple of chops there. Right to Alexa Bliss, look at this. Oh, Alexa getting the foot caught in the elbow right to the face. And now Jordyn looking to take over Little Miss Bliss. Getting out of dodge right there. And there's Jordyn right to meet her right when she gets back in. And look at this, the axe kick chopping her down. Missing that elbow, but following it up with a couple of strikes. There's that kick right to the midsection. Alexa coming back with her own punch. Now look at this. Strikes with authority from the women's champion. Now we know how Charlotte Flair is. And Jordyn knows that too. And I'm pretty sure she would love to have this momentum swing in her direction. Heading into her match Friday. And I bet Charlotte is watching this very closely here as Jordyn with a superplex to Alexa Bliss. Cover on Alexa now. Jordyn looking for the win and a kick out of 2. How about that dominance from Jayson Mareno in our opening contest? I've never seen anything like that. But Elijah, you know, we wish him the best of luck in that matchup. Heading into it and a cross body right there from Little Miss Bliss. Can't take your eyes off of her. Tried for the play of the day, perhaps, but Alexa Bliss caught her. The former WNBA star, Jordyn Williams, does not have her sister out here, but I'm pretty sure her sister's watching out in the back. Her sister, Savannah. The only title that Jordyn and her sister won together was the Women's Championships. But now those titles don't exist anymore. The Women's Tag Team Championships. Jordyn, a former undisputed women's champ, after beating Sky Outlaw for both of those titles at RCW Eternal inside Hell in a Cell. And that's the last time we'd seen anything of Sky, really. At least on RCW, until later tonight as Play of the Day on Little Miss Bliss. Play of the day. Is it over? No. Kick out at 2 from Little Miss Bliss. And a kick right to the chest of Little Miss Bliss. Now possibly looking for the buzzer beater. The submission right here from behind. No, Alexa Bliss. Alexa with a kick to the midsection and a drop kick right to the side of the face. And now Alexa with that huge elbow strike there. She might be small, but she's fierce. Look at this. DDT from Alexa Bliss for a huge win over the women's champion and a kick out at 2. Alexa almost had it there. Look at insult to injury right to the midsection. Now, there can only be one more thing. Twisted Bliss right to the women's champion to get the win, and Jordyn kicks out. Alexa pulling everything out of her arsenal here tonight. And now that slap just tells you how angry Alexa is right now. Jordyn has been absolutely dominant. Even though she lost the Dream Championship to Violet Knight, she still has that women's title. And she'll have to defend it against Charlotte Flair at RCW Afterlife in just 2 days. Alexa Bliss grabbing the foot of Jordyn. Spinning that around. Now Jordyn might be in a precarious position there, but looking for play of the day again. And now Jordyn gonna run in with the flagrant knee. The flagrant knee strike. And now looking for buzzer beater again. She's got it locked in. Buzzer beater on Little Miss Bliss. Will Alexa tap out here, or will this match continue? Bliss trying to hang on. Referee's in perfect position, unlike the last matchup. Little Miss Bliss seems to be fading, but she's fighting out of it. Oh, she turned it around into a pinning predicament here. 2. Alexa almost had her. That's the closest you can come to winning that one. And Alexa, I think she tried to sweep the leg of Jordyn, but it didn't work. Enziguri. I'm not sure what she was trying to do there. And now Jordyn. Back body drop there. Now Jordyn again with a spine buster to Little Miss Bliss. Now look at her playing the day again. Now I think Jordyn's had enough of Little Miss Bliss here. Alexa knows this all too well from her matches with Sky before. But Alexa getting out of it for now. Avoiding certain doom, at least for the moment. Five feet of fury. Looking to find a way to win this matchup now, Alexa. Doing a little bit of gloating, and that cost her. Once again, these ladies end up on the outside. And now Jordyn. Jordyn out with a powerbomb through the announce table to Little Miss Bliss. And she's cracking her knuckles saying this is too easy. The baller, like I said, always one step ahead. And now Alexa may be fouled out of the game now as the buzzer beater locked in right in the middle of the ring on Alexa Bliss. And Alexa's tapping. No surprise there, Jordyn cleans it up. But the question remains, can she do it this Friday as she takes on a Flair in Charlotte? We'll find out Friday, but Jordyn Williams stands tall. The baller continues to ball out. But will she be followed out come Friday? We'll have to wait and find out for that one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your next matchup in just a few moments.
Now I got a few things to get off my chest. You saw you had it all figured out. I did too. But sometimes, even if we feel like we have it all figured out, things come at you fast. And you have to adjust accordingly. When I came here to be the revolution. When I started training, I wanted to be the revolution. And even though my brother came before me, I became that revolution. Winning championship after championship. Eventually working my way to the head of talent relations. One of the most important jobs here in RCW. But one thing was missing. One thing. And quite frankly, I'm not even sure. But that is until I met you. That is until I attacked you, Scarlett. That's right. It was me. The whole time. You thought you could live in this dream world, Scarlett. Thought that when you got here, that everything that you knew in your life would just magically go away. Well, I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to be on top of the world. Feeling like nothing can touch you. But the truth is, oh, that is a lie. Because at some point, we all have to take off our boots, go through that curtain, back into the locker room, and face reality. RCW Fright Fest 2 was a little dose of that reality. Keep dreaming, kid. Because that's all they are. Just dreams. Fragments of your imagination running wild. But we all have to wake up. We all have to witness the reality in front of us. So, let me ask you this, Scarlett. Are you ready to face the reality that's in front of you? Because I challenge you, RCW Afterlife, 20 minutes, Iron Women. Can you survive the reality in front of you? Or will you still be deep in that dream world? It's time for justice, Scarlett.
Poetic justice.
All right, folks, we are at your main event, and how about that? It was Sky Outlaw the entire time. As I can make it official now, it will be Scarlett Nova and Sky Outlaw in a 20-minute Iron Women's match at RCW Afterlife. Now, in case you don't know what transpired just now, is Drew McIntyre, the #1 contender for the world title, comes out here for his matchup against the phenomenal AJ Styles. It was Sky Outlaw. Now that we know, it was Sky Outlaw who attacked Scarlett Nova after her steel cage match against Christina Wolf at RCW Fright Fest 2 on Halloween night in Syracuse. So that's been brewing for about a month now. Who in the hell attacked her? Now the question is, she is injured right now, Scarlett, that is, and the question is, will she show up Friday? Will she be cleared to compete Friday? Well, we'll have to wait till Friday to find that one out. But Drew McIntyre gets ready here. He's already attacked the world champion, Tomosso Ciampa, one time already, as he looks for momentum against this man, the former world champion, former tag champion, AJ Styles. As this man looks to get back in the title picture himself. Drew McIntyre winning the #1 contender matchup. The Eliminator matchup at RCW Fright Fest. Getting himself in that spot to face Tomosso Ciampa, who has been on an absolute tear as our world champion. And now we hear the chants of Drew McIntyre, despite the change of attitude from Drew McIntyre. As AJ Styles looked for a couple of quick strikes there. Now the Scottish Psychopath hammering away on the phenomenal one. As this man continuing to beat down on AJ Styles, sending a message to the world champion. Look at this back and forth. Look at these two. Shot for shot here. Inverted DDT from Styles. Now Styles, though, not realizing where Drew was, at least for the moment. And Styles now going for the cover here. Kick out at 1. Right for the chop and missed it there. Wrap around knee right to the midsection of McIntyre. Now AJ. AJ with the neck breaker. AJ now looking for a submission. Look at this. Look at how quick AJ's been on his feet. He's got the number 1 contender reeling right now, but Drew McIntyre able to escape that. And now McIntyre now. Feeling it. Now he's got it. Glasgow kiss, no! The uppercut from AJ Styles, and now AJ Styles with the belly to back suplex. And now this man looking for a phenomenal forearm right off the bat. Looking for it. Drew McIntyre got out of the way. Oh, but now McIntyre got caught in the calf crusher. McIntyre now caught in the calf crusher from AJ Styles. But Drew escapes that. What a quick sequence there from both of these men. Trying for the DDT. Drew McIntyre just too powerful and just one step ahead of the phenomenal AJ Styles. And oh, what a Pele kick as he caught Drew off guard with that one. And now AJ Styles now. Looking for a suplex. McIntyre able to shift his weight and a chop block right to the knee. Now hammering away on the phenomenal one is McIntyre. McIntyre now taking him over to the corner. McIntyre has him up on the top rope now. McIntyre, my God, what power. But AJ's back up to his feet. AJ's back up. And McIntyre was making him pay for it with those strikes, though. And the Glasgow kiss, he landed it this time. And now McIntyre looking to end AJ Styles. A one-way ticket, Claymore country. Right to the phenomenal one. And a kick out from AJ Styles. And AJ now. Fired up. AJ going for the cover, kick out at 2. Got to do more than that if you want to get rid of Drew McIntyre. Oh, but AJ's looking to do exactly that. AJ Styles diving right onto McIntyre. This man is truly phenomenal. It's not just a moniker. This man's on a whole nother level. Styles clash onto McIntyre. McIntyre might be done. McIntyre with a kick out at 2. My God, this man. And a splash from AJ Styles. Could that be it? No, McIntyre again with a kick out at 2. Oh, phenomenal forearm in play. AJ, phenomenal forearm. Is McIntyre done there? 2, just enough for McIntyre, and McIntyre just got up. AJ Styles with the quick strikes, using his ability here to get McIntyre off of his feet. Not gonna beat him by power, you gotta beat him by strikes. And now McIntyre. McIntyre was in trouble there, he had to get out. Oh, and now AJ Styles might be in for a world of hurt right now, but AJ, Irish whipped into the referee. That was accidental. And that allows McIntyre to gain advantage here in this matchup. Now looking for the future shock DDT. Got it! The future shock DDT. Start the countdown. Claymore, no! AJ Styles got out of the way. AJ Styles. Just enough to get out of the way. And now AJ. AJ now, perfect position. Phenomenal forearm. And Styles wins it. What a matchup from Styles and McIntyre, as this man gets a huge win over the Scottish Psychopath. Wait a minute, there's Ciampa. Tomosso Ciampa, the world champion, staring down Drew McIntyre. And now Drew McIntyre, Ciampa with a fairy tale ending on his future opponent, McIntyre. Ciampa not too thrilled with the attack a couple weeks ago, and now sending a message to his future opponent this Friday in Lowell.